breaking June curses.
Generational curses, we breaking them.
Man, real talk, we just be speaking our heart to the world. We know it's gonna help and heal somebody.
I'm with it. It's time to cleanse the soul. Come on.
I listen to learn, he said been teaching, he want me to listen. One day I can teach him, how can I just speak it? He want me to live it. Cause there's a big difference, can't be like they preach. They after the money, they dealing with greed. Walk away from your family in need.
You being creatures of habits.
God showed me what next. At times I hate to listen to people, one of my biggest flaws. I will admit I got plenty, let the spirit speak more. And let it flow it from the soul, we been digging deep. All eyes on us now, it's hard to be discreet. Pure intentions in my go-to, we just want some peace. Ask the Father for protection when we work and sleep. Negative energy come and go, don't wanna be fooled. I did it basically all my life, so now I'm just cool. Contemplating thoughts daily, it's hard to keep it cool. Just pray the spirit away, wisest thing we can do. All praise to the Most High God, the source creator of all things and everything. Thank you for rising all us and protecting us. Continue to just bless us and give us the strength to keep going. We just striving for better, chasing a better route. Just lay our life on the line, that's what it's really about. We feel the same sacrifice, curse, I love you. I know it's hard, won't be easy, but let us tell you about it.
Man, all praises. All praises. Okay, really, I was gonna be honest. First off, all praise to the Most High God, the source and creator of all things and everything. I'm sitting here watching Bad Boys, what is this, For Life, the one before the last one. And I was sitting over here in the dark, and I'm thinking about all my sin, the lust I deal with, chasing the women, being a people pleaser, just letting all these things over here, dealing with sin and falling constantly to sin. And it hit me like, man, enjoy this isolation season that God is putting you in, because you're going to be in a position, you are being set up for a position by God that you will be moving around the world, ministering to people, helping and healing people. Like, think about what we are doing now. We're at the start of it, so it looks shaky. Your life is not the best. Your finances are not the best. Your family dynamics is kind of strange. It's things that could be done better. But I'm so focused on what do I need to do better. Everyone else has room for improvement. I have room for improvement because I'm tired of just feeling this way. And then what prompted me to this, I've been tapping into, shout out to him, and God for raising him up and how he's moving in his ministry. Philip Anthony Mitchell, I think that's his name, and his style of speaking, I'm gonna be completely honest, is very convicting. Like, I've been up on it because he's so aggressive with it, and it's like, man, you gotta deal with your sin aggressively, face it. You deal with all these things. You have to dive into the word, you have to apply it, and you have to go through it daily. And I know I was put here for a purpose. It's not just for me. It's so many people that need me. I'm not just talking about my family, and that's low level. I mean, like, when it comes to that, God on a bigger level, like, the world need me. People really out here are lost without a person like me that's gonna speak how I'm speaking, and how God is raising me up. Right now, we're becoming something. It's something happening to us, like right now. Like, and sometimes, and I'm gonna be honest, right now, it don't feel good all the time because we're going through the process. But when we come out like fine gold, we're gonna love it. Like, so serious. I have to be grateful for this time, grateful for my life is the way it is, grateful that everything I wanted to happen didn't happen. I had to be grateful that he gave me chance after chance when he could have just let me go off the deep end, whether that's getting put in jail, getting killed, just going down a downward spiral. But he saved me.
Well, hell, now it explains why you dressed like a drug dealer. So you want to hear this shit?
And
Sorry.
right now, to be completely honest, like I got little tears dropping because it's so real. When I sit here and think about it, it really humbled me. And it's, let me pause this.
8 months after our arrest, hasta el fuego, he said that to me.
It is very humbling because I have so many people that I lost along the way. When I say lost, I'm right now speaking strictly about members that transition. When I say transition, I mean physically they're not here no more. They're resting in graves. We put them in a casket. They drove off in the earth. Things like that traumatized us as a kid, going back to back, losing critical people like both of your grandfathers, your grandmother, and your uncles, your aunties, critical people even up to recent years, one of your cousins got shot 10 times over some crazy stuff, and it's like this stuff is really what we're going through, and we're not using this as a victim or nothing like that, but we are a person, we deal with our stuff in silence. So it's like we just build all this stuff up, and it's like lately it's just been pouring out, like it really hurt. It really hurt us. And it's like we have to keep going. We can't give up. Even on be transparent. Man, yesterday I was at work and I was listening to I had tapped into Honcho. He had dropped a song on his new album called Thank God. It's a song called Rookie of the Year. And to me it was a really, in my eyes, a real prophetic song. He was talking about real stuff and I felt it because I honestly see myself in certain things he was speaking right now at this season, and it made me start crying at work because I started thinking about so much stuff. Started thinking about how I'm gonna be transparent, like one situation with a person I would call a brother. At one time he had some stuff going on, and one of his family members had shot him, and it got back to me. I was good with it. Now I'm back. My other phone had ran out of storage, but like I was saying, yeah, it had the person I called my brother. He had a situation where his family member had shot him. And it had got back to me that he was putting his ear that I had something to do with that, when I don't even rock like that, especially when it comes to a person like that. If I rock with you and love you, we done did things together. We really damn near watched each other grow up. I don't even rock like that. That's not in my nature, especially when it comes to a person like that. And I always held resentment for that. And it's like, yesterday certain things he was, Huncho was talking about in the song, it triggered those type of emotional thoughts, thinking about dead people, thinking about what I'm doing, thinking about what my life is now, like so much that I don't like, and things about myself I don't like. I'm struggling with sin and overcoming all those things. And literally I started crying at work. Like, I'm not even faking with y'all. I started crying at work. And literally I had to try to go to the bathroom so I could look at myself in the mirror and gather myself. And it was locked. So I just went back to my little area and continued to work and just, wipe my face up. We're going to get through this. Because it's literally, well, I'm going to be honest, a lot of y'all even know I cry all the time. Especially now because I'm being so vulnerable. I'm just letting it out because if I can't be me, what I'm doing, I don't care if you laugh at me, yeah, I cry. Like, because I'm so compassionate and I build things, been so built up, and it's like, I just released them. And it was good to get it off, get that release off, and I just be constantly just pondering, what am I doing with my life, man? I'm called for a great purpose. I can't slack. I can't let the enemy win. I got so much going against me, but God is on my side. We're going to break every chain. We break the generational curses on all areas. And I just keep saying, we will overcome it. We will get through this. I know we will. God is on our side. We just got to keep striving. Because last night, I'm gonna be honest, y'all know how I tell y'all I deal with sin, I deal with lust, porn watching, masturbation. It was on me last night to do it. I had rose up like about 2, 3 in the morning and was about to do it. But the thought kept, that conviction spirit battling the enemy, like, go on, do it, you ain't did it in a while. And God like, no, I'm gonna rise you up, son. That's only hindering you. Stop that. You don't do that. I listen to God. All praises for that. Because that's something he delivered me from. And why is on my mind? Go to senses on my mind. Because when I be reading or listening to the Bible or phone, I highlight a lot of stuff. It hit me. Let me see. I'm gonna be real, I don't even know how to get to my highlighted stuff. Highlights. Man, see, that's a lot. I just did that. So, man, can anyone help me? Because when I go to my highlights on the Bible app on my phone, they only sent last time my highlight something was a week ago, and that's really a lot. But anyway, the wages of sin is death. And I know I have transgressed the law many of times. And you know what? Even after being baptized, and either after learning, becoming wiser, still transgressing the law. So it's like, that is an eternal issue that I can't blame that on no one but myself. God is giving me hints, signs, do better, son. I'm here. I never forsaken you. I know you're filthy. I know you're full of sin. I know you used to be a follower, but I don't care about all that. I'm rising you up. I'm raising you up to a king, to a leader. But you need to kill that flesh every day. And then I realized since I've been doing it for so long, it's like a part of my life now. And me allowing God to fully come in and make that kind of decision every day is about it, because you've been doing this for like 14 plus years, just being a follower, living the way of the world, being a people pleaser, and now you coming into it. Now you finally rising up, and it's a flip going on, a flip switch in your mindset and your spirit. I gotta really see God for real and stop talking and really live it. And it's a whole different, because you can talk a good game, but when it's time to live it every day, ooh, that's where it really make a man out of you. So it's like, it's a battle every day. And I just really want my story to be like, I'm vulnerable, I'm transparent. You can say I'm an open book, but if I can get through this, you can too. I'm giving you hope. You're seeing the transformation. It's not overnight. And this is not for my glory. This is all for all creative glory. I'm just a vessel. I'm a sinner trying to be a servant, but I have to start submitting every day. And it's easier said than done. But if I really want my life to change, I really have to make that change. No matter, and then like I be talking to my dad, like, why is it on my mind? I love him and I love my mother. I'm grateful to have parents like that. When me and him was just talking, like today, for example, he was telling me about sacrifice he made even when I was younger. And I didn't even realize, but it's like now, since I'm getting of age, we can have these conversations. And it's like, sacrifice is gonna kill the ego, and your pride gonna, why I gotta do this, man, I wanna do this. You gotta sacrifice your old life for a better life. And the sacrifice is not gonna feel good, but when you start wiring your mind different and allowing that spirit of God to work in you, you're going to start seeing you making sacrifices now, but you're going to reap the benefits later. And not every benefit going to be a financial blessing. You might just feel better. Your life might get easier. Like, it can be something simple as, like, be transparent. What that was, I think last week. No, that was just within the last week. I stepped on the scale. I was like 182. Like, okay, I reached my goal weight on number wise. Congrats. But we don't have no time to just celebrate. And the reason I say that because when I was like 250 something, I just wanted to get 200 flat. Now I'm lower than that. Now it's more on I need to get a lifestyle surrounded about it. Like, make sure your blood is working properly. Your insides and stuff, your kidneys, your liver, all these organs and your heart, everything is, your blood is pumping good, your arteries not getting clogged up. So it's like, what comes with that? Staying active more, fast from every now and again, and watch what you eat, because sometimes I can be a foodie, I'm gonna be honest. But it's like, it's so many things that come around that when your life have to change, it's a whole lifestyle change that come with this. And then, like I always say, read the Bible, read the Quran, read these spiritual guidance books, and you can it don't stop there. Okay, you reading the text. Are you killing yourself? When I say killing yourself, are you denying your flesh? When you step out of the book, are you really applying it to your life? Like, it took Q one day, we was talking, and it's like, you praying for this strength, you praying for patience, you praying for all these things. God is not just gonna snap a finger, give it to you. He gonna put you through some tests in life that's gonna build these things in you. Like, I'm constantly praying for patience, the discipline, the consistency, the commitment, to wait on him, stop moving on my own. So he gonna constantly put me to day-to-day tests that's gonna test my mental strength. Do you really have faith in me like you utter with your words? You say you want patience because you realize you're impatient. I'm gonna put you through things day-to-day that's gonna test your patience. Sometimes I fail, sometimes I pass. And it's like, and then that's another thing I had to realize. I moved out of being so proud for not wanting to admit these things I deal with, or admit I'm lacking in this area. When you fully confess these things to your Creator, that's the start of a rebuilding, and that's also part of the process stage or the rebuilding stage. He got to tear you down to rebuild you back up greater than ever and better than ever. He's bringing us back better than ever, but you got to go through a isolation season, and you gotta go through a shedding phase, a shedding season, like where everything is getting shedded from you, from the way you used to think, your daily or old daily habits, how you used to talk, what you used to watch, who you used to hang around with, what you used to do. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. The life I'm living now and the life that God is giving me and want me to live, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people say I'm boring. I be cooling. I really don't go nowhere. I really do not have, I guess you can call them friends, but I just remember back in the day where people used to call me all the time, every day, or I'm around people all day, every day. Now, I'm gonna be real. People do not call me like that. I do not be around people like that. I'm gonna be real. Some days I get like, man, dang, what's going on? But then I be cool, because most of the time, back in the day, to be completely honest, the people I was hanging around, I'm gonna be honest, they probably, most likely, they didn't mean me well. They was friends for the season. But as life went on, they're not even here. So I hope they doing well. It's no beef or no bad blood on my end, because me, I don't have no beef with no one. You have to go out your way to start beef with me, just to put that out there. Because I spread love, peace, always been that person. It's just getting more, this is just me now. It's like I'm finally comfortable in my skin. I'm finally comfortable with who God made me. And sometimes I would say it's a blessing and a curse, because me being so kind-hearted and trying to just live pure and be pure-hearted, sometimes I can be taken advantage of. People down talk me, and people play on my mind or try to use my loyalty against me. So it's like now I just rather be alone, watching my own. And it's another thing. I remember back in the day, I used to watch stupid stuff. Now, I'm gonna be honest, what brings me joy, what's my entertainment, listen to an instrumental, making music, chilling with, I'm gonna be honest, family or certain people, because I'm gonna be real, a lot of people are the complete opposite of me, and it's like a lot of them, they leeches, and whether I watch a podcast talking about some stuff, how I can get my mind together, become a better man, a better man of God, a vessel, or sometimes I even read a book. I've been back in that, I'm not finna read no book, but now I be open to like reading a book and stuff like that. And I have to, and I'm not a disciplined person, I lack discipline, to be honest. So it's like I constantly have to be on myself or make myself do it, because I lose focus. And God's on my mind. I pray to God help me stop being easily distracted. My mind be going so many different places. Like I can be trying to read the Bible or read the book in my mind or go somewhere else and I want to do something else. And it's like I feel like that's an enemy. That's a distraction from the enemy. Because the enemy don't want you to do nothing that's going to elevate you and bring you closer to God or make you better as a person. He always wants you to stay stagnant or go backwards and utterly just destroy you. And it's just crazy how life is, where it's going. I never thought it. I'm going to be honest, I never seen this coming. I never knew life would get like this, but since it's here, we have to deal with it. And God is constantly preparing us every day. But the main mission is submit to Him, come to Him, spread His word, spread His love, spread about what He doing for your life, but not just spread what He doing for your life, because you do have to keep quiet about certain things you do. But it's all about, man, just being a light in the darkness. Be the light in the darkness for other people. Don't just think about yourself or your household, because it's bigger than that, it's deeper than that. There's so many people out here struggling that I know He raising me up right now. He want me to speak life into their life. He want me to broadcast my flaws. He want me to tell you I deal with this lust. I deal with all these things. But he purging me. He's shedding all that. He can do it for me. He gonna do it for you. But what I just want to put out there, because it was just being transparent, there's something I had to realize. You can't do it alone, and you got to stop running from God. Stop running from Him and just run towards Him. Your life gonna be better. You gonna have to suffer. Trust me. What I had said, suffering suffocates sin. When God put you in you want to call it a suffering season, or you constantly going through back-to-back trials and tribulations, it's a lesson to be learned. He building you. And then if you look at it the right way, you're going closer to Him. You don't want to sin no more. You want to get away from it. You want to clean all the corruption from around you. And I'm going to be honest, I had allowed myself to be surrounded by nothing but corruption. Corrupted people come in my circle, come in my mind. And like I said, I was a follower. But now He's shedding all this. Be your own man. You're going to be a leader. I'm raising you up to be a leader. And I don't want you to get the big head. No, remain humble. Remember where you used to be, where you come from. That's going to keep you grounded. Remember these things. Like, I'm just constantly reminded how grateful, appreciative I need to be, and always be humble. Like, I'm no different than you. I bleed like you bleed. Like, if He can do it for me, He can do it for you. Like, that's the main thing. And then what I'm also learning and realizing that, man, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. What I do is not going to be good to this person or vice versa. So right now, I'm constantly just seeking who I am, where I come from, what God wants me to be. And that might rub a lot of people the wrong way, just because I don't pray how you pray. I don't do what you do, whether I go to church like you do or don't, or I go to this specific congregation. It's not even about, don't get lost in the congregation, don't get lost in the building, because it is wrapped around the knowledge that there's whatever you're seeking, and are you applying it? Is it bringing you closer to God the right way? Is it cleaning your sins? Is it purging all those things, the programming? Is it raising your mind up to be a better person and to not manipulate people? Because let's get it understood, and let's not get this understood. I'm not finna come over here and be speaking like, oh, I'm a pastor preacher. I'm not a pastor or preacher. I don't know the Bible front to back. I'm not perfect. I'm full of flaws. He's still working on me. But I will say this. Sin is bad. We need to stop sinning. And I'm not going to come here to congratulate your sin or be a yes man. Oh, yeah, you just keep sinning. No, sin is bad. I'm trying to regulate getting away from every form of sin. Because sin is what has corrupted our life. It's corrupted, and it has corrupted my life as well as your life as well. So don't try to hide it. No, embrace it. Realize what you're doing wrong, how you can overcome that, and cut it off. Sometimes, cut off certain people that's causing you to sin. Cut off any triggers, any person out there. I stay on this because a lot of men and women deal with this. Lusting and porn watching, masturbation, wasting our life for us. We all come from there. We all have done it, or some people still do it. Cut off all triggers. Put your phone in a holder. Turn your phone off. Don't be staying up late night. Make yourself go to sleep, or be productive. When you have, I can be honest. When I have a lot of idle time, I tend to allow the enemy to creep in, and now you're doing something you ain't got no business. So stay productive. Keep God on your mind. Shout out to Boo B used to tell me when I was on the road. Keep God on your forehead with you, because if you keep God on your forehead, it will be like a godly filtration system. Every thought or anything, it gotta pass through that. So if it's not of God, rebuke it right here, right now. Remove people, place things that no longer serve my higher self. Remove the things about me that's stopping God from using me as a vessel right here, right now. Remove all these demonic spirits that's over me, this household, my parents, my brother, my sister, my nieces, nephew, my aunties, uncle, all this. Because we all have allowed spirits to come in our home, come in our temples, and alter our mind and do these right here. It stops right now. We have to. It's not a game out here. It's not a game out here. I'm gonna be honest. Yesterday, I was at work just in the mood. I do not care to be here. I don't want to be here. And I felt like I was being so consumed by darkness. And I know people felt it. Because I just felt like everybody was kind of staying away from me. Or I just felt like this energy, I don't know, it just felt like all eyes was on me, but everybody looking at me a certain way and making sure they stay away from me. They wasn't trying to be around me too long. They wasn't trying to talk to me and stuff like that. And I was just hey, I really don't even care, because just to be honest, I don't even care to be here and stuff like that. And God know I'm not lying. I don't. Man, I don't be for all this stuff. And I'm really still on here. How do I get to my thing where I had highlighted stuff? Oh, this might not be the one. Yep, I'm tripping. This is the other one. I'm tripping, because I be listening to it mainly on the phone I'm recording on. See, I was about to cut up. I'm like, what y'all got going? Yeah, that was so crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, but I'm finna look up a Bible verse real quick while I was on my mind. Yeah. And then another thing that be really on my mind, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I do be feeling lonely, because I be wanting a woman to, we just chilling, talking, we be friends. I'm gonna be real, because I don't have nothing to hide. I am a man, I love women, but I also kind of tell myself right now, I'm in a season, I don't need a woman. I need to focus on me. I need to focus on what my purpose, if I claim I realize my purpose, I need to start executing my purpose. constantly shed these things about me, so when God bless me with that queen, I know how to handle it. I know how to be that protector, provider, that leader, and bring the word of God in my home and really live it. Really be a full example of man of God who lead this household the right way, because how can you lead the world, the church, or whoever? You can't even lead your household. I'm not trying to be that person. So, yeah, it's a lot of things that been coming to the surface. And we'll just go to this right here. What is it? What is this? What is it? Isaiah 41:10. I just had to be Isaiah 9 already. That's crazy. What is it? 41:10. I be forgetting, so excuse me. 41:10. Back. What it is? Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Because I'm going to be real. Sometimes I be being weak. And I'd be having to drop to my knees and really just go to God and get that strength. Get that strength. Just being honest, just get that strength from him. Because I be needing it. We all fall. Man, we all be weak at times. We all. And sometimes we just be needing that encouragement. Yeah, we just be really needing that encouragement. So like, just be needing it. And it's crazy, man. We had got put on game. We finna start that. Oh, y'all can't see it. I'll put it right there. Yeah, man, I'm gone. I ain't know I've been running it that long. I had to boom, put them together. But hey, y'all have a blessed day. Take care of your mind, body, soul, and spirit. Man, continue to just seek God and constantly bring Him in your life every day. And I don't mean that lit, water down stuff like, oh, thank God for the day and keep on. No, actually, like, sit down and think about, be mindful of who really God is, like your creator, what He has brought you from, where you are in life. Like, you need Him more for yourself. Like, it's been hitting me, and like I said, I was tapping into Philip Anthony Mitchell. He was in an interview. He made me think about something. Stop just praying for yourself and pray for your family. Pray for others. Pray for people who are out there that's far from God. Pray for your brothers, your sisters, your aunties, people that you personally know and don't even know. Because there's some people like how me, for example. I'm a sinner. I deal with all these things, but I'm trying to come to God. There's people out there that's very far from God, lost, because no sin are greater than no sin. So I don't want people to get the notion, oh, I just do this little sin, I ain't doing that. I understand it, but sin is sin in God's eyes. We all fall short of glory when it comes to God. So it's like, man, pray for the strength for yourself, your household, and people in the world. Pray for these people. Because we all need prayer, we all need strength, we all need God in our lives, period. We all need the Creator in our lives. We're nothing without God. Let's go and put that out there. We gotta stop faking it, man. Stop faking it out here, man. I think I'm getting to it. Hey, I'm out. Y'all be safe. I love you.